Would you like to get a business line of credit to grow your business? Well, I'm about to show you 10 types of business lines of credit that you can get right now. I'm going to show you how to get a business line of credit with no income documentation so you can get approved even if you don't have cash flow. I'm going to show you how to get a business line of credit even if you have credit issues or even if you're a startup business now. I'm going to talk to you about how to get a business line of credit even if you don't have collateral, even if you tried before to apply and been denied. We're going to take a look at SBA lines of credit and actually talk about what it takes to get low interest rates with great terms through multiple different options. And I'm going to talk to you about all types of business lines of credit that most entrepreneurs know nothing about that you may qualify for right now. And along the way, I'm going to sprinkle in some of my best tips to get the most money at the best terms. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to get you access to our funding vault of 27 killer ways to get money for your business. We've got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. So for you to get a business line of credit, you first need to understand something I call the 3 C's cash acquisition formula. And here's how it works. There's 3 main things that lenders or credit issuers look at in order to determine if you should qualify for a loan or a line of credit. These 3 things are cash flow, credit, and collateral. Now, the beautiful thing about this formula is that most loans, like SBA, require that you have all 3, good personal credit, established cash flow, and collateral. But there's a lot of alternative lending options available from fintech lenders and other lending sources where you don't need all 3. You can get approved even if you only have one of these strengths. And the better news is that even if you have none of the strengths, I'm still going to talk about options during this video to actually teach you how to still get a business line of credit if you don't have any of the 3 C's. So let's start with personal credit. What happens if you have good personal credit? What kinds of credit lines are available for you? Let's dive in. Credit Line Hybrid is the top program if you have good personal credit to be able to get a business line of credit. Don't have good credit? Don't worry. I'm going to show you another way to get business line of credit from the Credit Line Hybrid program using somebody else's credit in just a moment. So with Credit Line Hybrid, you're able to get approved for as much as $150,000 in financing. Now, you can get approved with 0% rates for up to 18 months, and you could pull the cash out of these lines of credit. So that means you could pull cash out at 0%. It's never been done before on any other program than Credit Line Hybrid. The best part is you can get approved as a startup. You can get approved no doc, no tax returns are needed. You don't even need any collateral to get approved. All you need is a well-established credit profile and a 680 FICO score or higher. Don't have that? That's okay. You can also use a personal guarantor to get approved instead. So let's say that I have a friend, a family member, a potential investor that's actually willing to let me use their credit to qualify. Well, I can use their credit to qualify, be able to get approved no matter how bad my credit may be. And the best part is that a lot of the lines of credit you get through the Credit Line Hybrid program actually report to the business credit reporting agencies. So even if you use somebody else's credit, you're able to still build your own business credit. A lot of these lines of credit don't show on their own personal credit, and only time that they get hurt is if you were to default on that line of credit. So Credit Line Hybrid is the best way to get the most amount of money for your business, especially if you're a startup, especially if you want no documentation financing. So what if you don't have good personal credit or know someone around you that does? Well, this is when you want to focus on cash flow as a strength, and there's a lot of lines of credit that are available for you just based on you managing your cash flow responsibly. My favorite 2 come from Fundbox and Bluevine, and you can get approved at creditsuite.com/Fundbox, Fundbox. So with these lines of credit, you can get approved for $100,000 or $150,000 in funding. They're not based on personal credit, so Bluevine has like a 620 minimum FICO score requirement, while Fundbox has no minimum FICO score requirement. They'll give you 6 to 12 months to pay back the money, and you'll pay as little as 0.5% interest for every week the money's outstanding. So if you're borrowing the money for a longer period of time, it could be a little bit more expensive, but if you're borrowing the money for a shorter period of time, it could be very, very, very cheap, affordable money. Now, what I like about both of these options is they use artificial intelligence to actually underwrite your application. So what this means is you don't have to supply all that burdensome documentation you do with so many other business lines of credit. With these, they plug directly into your bank account. They do the underwriting there, and depending on how much you're processing every month through your bank account and how you manage the bank account will determine how much you actually get approved for. Another business line of credit that's based on your cash flow is called a merchant line of credit. And this is one of my favorite business lines of credit because it's so easy to get approved. It's not based on personal credit quality. You can get approved for as much as $100,000 based on whatever you're processing through your merchant accounts on a monthly basis. basis. So if you're processing $100,000 a month now in your merchant accounts, well, you can get approved for as much as $100,000 with this line of credit. The other nice thing is that it reports to Experian Commercial and it requires no personal guarantee. All you need to do to get approved is have consistent merchant account transactions, and if you meet that basic requirement, there's a good chance you can get approved. Another one that's based on cash flows from Amazon. And I shouldn't say one, because Amazon actually has multiple options for Amazon sellers that are available in your Amazon Central account. First of one is a line of credit through Marcus, another is a program through Bank of America, and the third is a corporate credit card available from Amazon that requires no personal guarantee and no personal credit check. So if you are selling on Amazon, you want to look in Amazon Seller Central because these have 3 great funding options for you, including a great line of credit, a great credit card, and also a loan as well. Other business lines of credit are available to you just based on collateral that you or someone around you may have. So the most popular of which are 401k financing and securities financing. With 401k financing, you can actually borrow as much as 100% of the value of your 401k if your 401k is worth $25,000 or more. As a matter of fact, this is one of the most popular programs for partners that are actually going in and starting business together. There's absolutely no tax penalties because it's based on IRS proven strategies, and you can get a low interest 5% business line of credit leveraging your 401k as collateral. And maybe you don't have a 401k or IRA, but you have stocks or bonds. Well, that opens up securities financing. And with securities financing, you can get a 5% interest credit line borrowing against your stocks and bonds. Now, the best part is you can still earn interest on the stocks and bonds. So you're still earning interest like you normally do, but you're leveraging those as collateral to get a low interest rate business line of credit. And you can borrow as much as 90% of the value of your stocks and bonds. And keep in mind, even if you don't have 401ks, IRAs, stocks, or bonds, you can still tap into somebody else's and use theirs as collateral to get your business financing. Now, another one that's based on your collateral is actually inventory financing. And inventory financing, you can get a line of credit for as much as 50% of the value of your inventory. Look, a lot of business owners put a lot of their money into inventory, then they don't have the cash on hand when they need it. Well, with this program, you're actually able to leverage your credit or leverage your actual inventory to get a credit line, or you can use a credit line to get the inventory that you need, and then the collateral is the inventory itself. Again, you can borrow as much as 50% of the value of that inventory as long as you have $500,000 in inventory or more. Now, if you do happen to have good personal credit, collateral, and cash flow, that's when you want to apply and get an SBA Cap Line. SBA Cap Line is one of their 7A programs that you can use for multiple different purposes. There's actually 4 different types of cap lines you can get, one for seasonal businesses, one for contractors, and another for builders, and another one that's a working capital cap line. So working capital cap line, basically you can get money up to $5 million with a very low interest rate, and you can use this like for most general purposes that you may need in a business, whether it be for cash flow, whether it be for marketing, or whether it be for expansion. Now again, you need to have good personal credit, collateral, and cash flow, but this will give you one of the highest limit, lowest interest rate credit lines you can qualify when it comes to business lines of credit. There you have it. There's over 10 types of business lines of credit you can get for your business right now, even if you can't qualify for other kinds of financing. And if you don't have good credit, if you don't have cash flow, don't have collateral, don't have any of those things, that's when you want to build your business credit. So to grab the step-by-step process of building your business credit, along with 26 other killer ways to get money for your business, make sure you grab our funding vault at creditsuite.com/27 ways. That's creditsuite.com/the number 27, the word ways. And you're entitled to a free consultation with us as well. That will help you get your business credit reports with Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax, and Experian at no cost. They'll charge you $250 directly for them. We get them for you for free. We give you tips and tactics to build your business credit, as well as qualifying you for all the loans and credit lines you can get now, and doing a fundability assessment where we can determine how fundable your business is now and fix the things that will even make you more fundable. So you can grab your free consultation at creditsuite.com/consult, or by giving us a call at 877-600-2487. That's 877-600-2487. Did you get value from this training? Make sure you like and subscribe to watch our other trainings and be notified when we go live to teach you more cool ways to get the most money at the best terms to grow your business.